This podcast is part of the Podcast Arcade Network.
Welcome to the You Choose podcast. We're so glad you're here. Please take a moment, pause this podcast right now, and share it with someone you think would find this podcast interesting. We would really appreciate it. Please go to youchoosepodcast.com. That's the letter U, choosepodcast.com, and find the different ways that you can connect with us and how you can be part of the live event. And without further ado, let's get into the adventure you choose. Welcome to the You Choose podcast live, where you right there, and then this person over here, and the one way in the back get to decide.
You decide your adventure on this You Choose podcast. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Yeah. Hey, Eddie, speaking of the one in the back, when you were a kid, were you the kid in the back trying to just avoid the teacher and not get called on and all that stuff?
Oh, no, man. I was the nerd in front. I always was.
Pick me.
I usually sat at like in the front or middle-ish.
Okay.
And or if we had the dreaded, as you know, assigned seats.
Oh.
So you couldn't quite pick where you sat before. But no, I rarely sat in the back. That really wasn't my jam.
Okay. All right.
You kidding me?
You were bringing down the curve of the grade or whatever they had.
Man. So anyone joining us tonight for the first time, the quick refresher, we embark on an adventure. Usually we read a book. Tonight we have a twist.
Yes. Ooh.
Tonight. But usually we pick a choose your own adventure style book, whether that is a which way book or we've done a few other variations, but for the most part, we've done a choose your own adventure book. And we then leave it up to you, the viewer, you, to decide where we go, where the adventure goes. And so this is a fun way to sit back and just with your phones or whatever else, take part in a nice little adventure. And it runs about just under an hour.
Yep.
And it's a good time for everybody.
We chime in on the chat when we get to decision point, or even when we don't get to decision point. If you got something funny or just cool to say, chime in. Let us know who you are, where you're at, whatever. We always enjoy that. The interaction's the part of the fun.
And tonight we have a twist. We talked about this. We threatened this before, but now it's real.
Now we're going
well, go ahead.
Now we're going to take the plunge. You're going to polar bear it, Ed. Polar bear club.
We're doing the polar plunge. I'm taking off my robe. I'm going to jump I'm in the ice. I'm ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready, Lee.
Yes.
What I am ready for is for the You Choose Your Own Adventure Alexa version.
How about smart device version?
Smart device version. And so Lee does have queued up on his smart device a Choose Your Own Adventure story. So now we can have our AI read us our own Choose Your Own
What's
adventure.
This world coming to? We don't even want to grab the book. We're just going to let it do it for us.
So the idea is, as we go through this story, as the smart device reads the story, we will be presented with a choice. You, as the viewer, let us know what you want us to say, and then Lee will then say the choice, and the story will continue.
Yes. So, spoiler or warning, if you do have your smart device that starts with an A within earshot, if you're watching live or listening to this later, be warned, we are going to use the trigger word a lot. And so be warned, it may go off if you don't have it off right now. But yeah, we'll get to decision point. This is an experiment, so it hopefully will go well. But we just wanted to try this because this is Choose Your Own Adventure adjacent.
And sound off in the chat as we get going. Let us all know who's out there. And without further ado, I think we'll get going here.
Yeah.
Huh, Lee?
Let's get started with the first one. The first one is called Wayne's Investigation. This is a Batman type story. And let's get it started here. So you've been warned. I'm going to use the trigger word. So let's get started. Alexa, play Wayne's Investigation.
Welcome to the Wayne Investigation.
There we go.
You can say, resume previous game, or, to start from the beginning, say start new game.
Start new game.
Thanks for joining us on Gotham's WGTU News. Our top story, officials may have found new clues regarding last year's strange meteor crash in Kansas. We'll have a full report. Also tonight, with the robbery homicide of billionaire industrialist Thomas Wayne and his wife Martha remaining unsolved, police are now hunting for clues near the Aragon Theater.
In this mystery game, you are the one directing the action. You'll play a detective investigating the murder of Bruce Wayne's parents. During the game, you can say repeat options, go back, or skip. For further assistance, say help. When you're ready to begin, say begin.
All right, let's begin.
Very Batman-y.
You arrive at the crime scene, a darkened street under an elevated railway. Stepping under the yellow police tape, you pick your way carefully across the wet, trash-strewn asphalt. In the dim light, past the chalk outlines of the two bodies, you look down and see a torn movie ticket stub. To the right, you spot a broken string of pearls. And off to the left, in that shallow puddle, is that a spent bullet shell?
Which item would you like to pick up? You can say pearls, ticket, or shell.
All right, everybody, that's our options that we have. So type in the chat what you want us to pick up, and we will pick it up. She'll let us know what it is here and again in a second.
And for the fun thing, we can't say
Sorry, I
the
didn't
word.
catch that. You can say pearls, ticket, or shell.
All right, so we'll give you another second or two to chime in on the chat. Carolyn's there, Kim's there. Let us know. We've got a couple of options. Looks like we're split,
Sorry.
I think, though.
I think it's the P word that gets
The P? All right, pearls.
You pick up the broken string and notice the 5 pearls still clinging to it are crusted with dried blood. Martha's blood.
No.
Could the killer's blood also be on them? And could a jeweler tell you anything useful about them?
What would you like to do? You can say visit crime lab, or visit jeweler.
So there's our options. We only got 2 options with that one. So what do you think we should do? Let's let the A word tell us again what those options are.
You can say visit crime lab, or visit jeweler.
And the reason we don't want to say the option is because if I say the option, it's automatically going to go to the first one I say. So listen up in the chat and let us know. Looks like we've got 2 for the L word, 3 for the L word. So
there you
we're
go.
Going with the L one. Visit crime lab.
Back at the police station, you take the elevator up to the 5th floor. Through a door marked Forensics, you find Dr. Helen Jackson, your longtime friend and the head of the Gotham PD's crime lab. She looks up and smiles as you enter. You smile back, just as you trip over the leg of a stool, bumping into a lab assistant carrying a tray of test tubes. He drops them, scattering broken glass and green liquid across the floor. Helen gives you a look.
Just how the slime stuff happened last time in the book.
Guess that evidence won't go to trial. So, detective, how can I help you?
You just ruined
You
a
show her
trial.
the pearls. She scrapes a bit at them with a small metal tool, then places the scrapings under a microscope.
The blood
all
type
right.
still seems to match only Mrs. Wayne's. I don't see anything new in this sample. Sorry, I can't be of more help.
Okay.
Sorry is right. Try the other option. Say visit jeweler.
So we're at a dead end. So we got to go back.
All right, so
You pick up the broken string and notice the 5 pearls still clinging to it are crusted with dried blood. Martha's blood. Could the killer's blood also be on them? And could a jeweler tell you anything useful about them?
What would you like to do? You can say visit crime lab, or visit jeweler.
Well, we already went one way, so let's go to visit jeweler.
go.
Gotham doesn't
Please
have
have
many
us knock
swanky
something over the
boulevards,
jeweler,
but this
too.
is one of them. You admire the manicured flower pots and well-appointed shop windows as you hunt for your destination. You finally find it next door to a small espresso bar. Falcon Jewelers. You enter and flash your badge at a
jewels
woman
for
behind the
falcons?
glass counter.
Falcon necklace.
Hello, detective. Can I help you?
Falcon bracelets.
You hold up a small plastic
Falcon
bag
rings.
containing the broken string. Could the pearls have been bought here, you ask?
Perhaps. Let me see if Mr. Falcon recognizes them. I'll go get him. Please wait
It's a literal
here.
falcon. Mr. Falcon comes out.
As she disappears into a back room, just before she closes the door, you catch a glimpse of a large man in a shiny black suit, sipping coffee from a tiny porcelain cup.
Falcone.
While you wait, you glance around the store. Aisles lined with glass cases contain all manner of elegant rings, sparkling necklaces, and other shiny baubles you couldn't possibly afford on your salary. You're getting impatient, but your eye is also drawn to a bracelet the saleswoman left out on the counter before she went to talk with her boss.
You may be on to something. What should we do now? You can say, knock on door, or pick up bracelet.
I like how they get a little dig in there, Eddie, about you couldn't afford this. You don't have
You're
enough
so
money for
poor.
this. You're too poor.
Yeah.
All right, so
There
we
we
got
go.
two options there.
There are two options there.
Go.
And yeah, they
You can
threw
say, knock on door,
Let's just go
or
into the
pick up
options.
bracelet.
Yeah, a little shade there, a little shaming on your lack of income, evidently.
Yeah. The poor career choices you have made led you to this moment where you can only gaze at jewels that you can no longer buy.
Knock on door.
You tap gently a few times on the door, and the saleswoman opens it. The man you saw earlier is nowhere in sight. The saleswoman is about to say something when you hear a noise behind you. The saleswoman's eyes open wide.
It's a falcon in a business suit.
You turn around to see a man in a black trench coat and ski mask snatch the bracelet off the counter and race back outside.
Looks like you've got a decision to make. You can say, call for backup, or chase him.
Ooh, so we got two options, Eddie. So
Sorry,
one,
I'm
we
having
go to the
trouble here.
lab and we
Can you
knock
say
something
that
over.
again?
We go to the jewelry store and a crime occurs. I think bad luck just follows us.
Yeah. Yeah. We just bring chaos in our wake.
Chase him.
I think Chase is what got the vote there.
Okay.
You race out the door and speed down the street after the masked thief. You just about catch up to him when a large man emerges from an alley and tackles the thief. It's the man in the black suit from the jewelry shop. He reaches into the thief's coat pocket and retrieves the bracelet, then rips off the man's mask. A look of recognition passes over his face.
It's Bruce Wayne.
Frankie, I thought so. You go tell your boss, Big Lou Maroney, that Carmine Falcone got
Is that
better
Al
things
Chris-
to
is
do
that Al
than chase
Garrison
after the
doing
little
the voice
Nazi
of-
sends to bother me. This is personal. The bracelet was an anniversary present for my wife, you punk.
You're about to slap cuffs on the thief when Falcone stops you.
I ain't pressing no charges, detective.
The thief gets up and scampers away, leaving you alone with Falcone. But you can't help wondering whether the jewelry thief might also have a taste for pearls.
The choice is yours. You can say, talk to Falcone, or chase thief.
All right. So there's our two options there. We'll let it go one more time here so everybody can hear it.
You can't
Sorry,
talk to
I didn't
falcons.
catch that. You can say, talk to Falcone, or chase thief.
Oh, there's Al Garrison. I thought he finally showed up.
You
Sorry,
quick learn
I didn't catch that.
how to speak
You
Falcon.
can say,
He
talk
did
to
learn
Falcone.
how to speak
Squeak,
it.
squeak,
Squeeze. So we got Chase, looks like. All right. Chase thief.
You leave Falcone on the sidewalk as you renew your pursuit of the thief.
Running.
He turns and sees you behind him, then picks up the pace, turning right at Sophia Street.
Getting fast.
You make the turn too, but he's waiting for you around the corner. He levels you with a blow to the midsection. But just as he's about to hit you again, you grab his arm and pull him to the ground, flipping him over, grabbing his wrists, and in one swift move, cuffing him. You search through his pockets, but all you find is a card with the address of the jewelry shop and a handful of bills and coins. No pearls. A squad car pulls up to take him away.
Nice work chasing him down, detective. Too bad you came up empty. Try the other option. Say, talk to Falcone.
Talk to Falcone.
Falcone straightens his tie, smooths his hair, and pockets the bracelet. The two of you walk back to the shop. As you pass a newsstand selling the Daily Planet and the Gotham Free Press, you tell him you know who
More of a
he
Daily
is.
Planet guy myself.
I have a lot of business interests in Gotham,
Fake
detective.
Gotham news.
Italian.
Legitimate business, including the jewelry store. But some people want a piece of what's rightfully mine, and I gotta fight back to protect myself and my family. That's when
family?
sometimes other people...
He doesn't meet his grandma.
They get caught in the crossfire. Know what I mean?
Like the Waynes,
No,
you
I don't.
wonder. You arrive back at the jewelry shop where the saleswoman is waiting with a fresh espresso for Falcone.
Piping hot? Just how you like it, Mr. Falcon.
Falcone gestures for you to join him in his office.
They can't
What would you
agree
like
on how to
do?
pronounce his name.
You can say,
yeah, you're right.
ask about Wayne's. Or ask about pearls.
There we go.
All right, we got two different options here. Let's let the device give it to us again here.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. You can say, ask about Wayne's. Or ask about pearls.
Because he referred to some dealings he had with other people, so I think he was insinuating that the Waynes might have something to do with
Right,
it.
got in the way.
So yeah, I think that's what he's insinuating. It'd be a shame if he got caught in the crossfire.
Sorry.
Be a shame if someone's last name rhymes with pain, gets in my way. You know what I'm
Ask about
saying?
pearls.
Yeah, it would be
Oh.
awful if that would happen. So it looks like we got P word is dominant. So
You
Going
hand
diving for
Falcone a
pearls.
broken string of pearls. He takes out a jeweler's loop and squints through it for a few moments before looking back up at you.
Huh. Wild pearls, pricey stuff. We only deal in cultured pearl necklaces, so she didn't buy them here. Although, the other day, some punk came in and tried to sell us a bunch of loose pearls that looked just like these. Yeah. I didn't even examine them. I just kicked them out of the store. I mean, this ain't a pawn shop. It's a classy joint. Anything else
It's
I
a
can do for you,
classy
detective,
joint.
or can I get on with my business over here?
Falcone may know more than he's letting on, but you know he's in tight with the police commissioner and the mayor. He's practically untouchable. And besides, given his gratitude to Thomas Wayne, you don't think he would have ordered a hit on him, much less done it himself. But you're left wondering, could Dr. Wayne have been caught up in something bigger? And what about the man who tried to sell those pearls? Was he just another Gotham criminal? Or something more? You leave the jewelry shop with more questions than answers.
Bummer. Looks like this line of investigation has come to an end. But there are still other clues to examine. What would you like to do? You can say, return to crime scene. Or, if you'd like me to give you a hint, say hint. To quit, say, exit game.
exit game.
Thank you for playing the Wayne investigation. Goodbye.
Okay. So we kind of got back on a loop there, so they're going to let you go back and go through it again. So, and we
Back
can
to
still
the
go back
crime
through
scene,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, we can still go back to the crime scene. But just get some feedback from you, Eddie. What do you kind of think of how they produce this?
Well, I think it's really fun. This would be something that would be fun to do as a party for sure. If you had friends, of course, you would have a handful of people shouting out opposing answers just for the fun of it, just to see what
Yeah.
they can do, you know. But the idea of it being like a fun, like family game, that'd be kind of a fun little like passive way to do something that's a little interactive story time.
Yeah,
You know?
and the sound effects are good.
The voices are fun.
Voice
Yeah.
acting, the music. They got several voice actors, and I think it's really good. All right.
Yeah, no, I dig it quite a bit. So no, let's keep it going. Doing it this way has its challenges, but we'll figure it out. We're having fun.
Yeah, let's try one more time. Alexa, play Wayne Investigation.
Welcome to the Wayne investigation. You can say, resume previous game, or, to start from the beginning, say start new game.
Resume previous game.
You hand Falcone the broken string of pearls. He takes out a jeweler's loop and squints through it for a few moments before looking back up at you.
Huh. Wild pearls, pricey stuff. We only deal in cultured pearl necklaces, so she didn't buy them
We're
here.
a classy joint.
Although, the other day, some punk came in and tried to sell us a bunch of loose pearls that looked just like these. Yeah. I didn't even examine them. I just kicked them out of the store. I mean, this ain't a pawn shop. It's a classy joint. Anything else I can do for you, detective, or can I get on with my business over here?
Falcone may know more than he's letting on, but you know he's in tight with the police commissioner and the mayor. He's practically
almost
untouchable.
like he's untouchable.
And besides, given his gratitude to Thomas Wayne, you don't think he would have ordered a hit on him, much less done it himself. But you're left wondering, could Dr. Wayne have been caught up in something bigger? And what about the man who tried to sell those pearls? Was he just another Gotham criminal? Or something
you know
more?
about the Spider-Man?
You leave the jewelry shop with more questions than answers.
Bummer. Looks like this line of investigation has come to an end. But there are still other clues to examine. What would you like to do? You can say, return to crime scene.
I don't think she
or,
really feels sad
if you'd
for
like
us.
me to give you a hint, say hint. To quit, say, exit game.
All right. Let's do return to crime scene.
In the dim light, past the chalk outlines of the two bodies, you look down and see a torn movie ticket stub. To the right, you spot a broken string of pearls. And off to the left, in that shallow puddle, is that a spent bullet shell?
Kim.
Which item would you like to pick up?
Does kind of
You can say pearls, ticket, or shell.
All right. So we've got the three different options. We went with the P
pearls,
word first.
Ticket, or shell.
So
It sounds like we're trying to avoid saying naughty
I know.
words.
It's like, well, because it'll trigger it. So, you know.
Sorry.
That's
Oh, I
why.
know.
Catch that.
But
You can say
so let's go with maybe
ticket,
the
or
S
shell.
word. Yeah. Kim has it. Yep. Go with that. Shell.
You pick up the shell and notice a faint etching on the side. Gotham Munitions Limited.
What would you like to do? You can say, visit crime lab, or visit Gotham Munitions.
Oh, okay. Now, wasn't the place we spilled the chemicals? We've already been
the
there.
crime lab.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
but we brought her a Bloody Pearls the first time. Bloody Pearls, which is Al's wrestling name.
So let's go to the
Sorry,
Gotham
I didn't catch that.
Munitions.
You can say,
Let
visit
somebody
crime
else
lab,
chimes in,
or visit Gotham Munitions.
because that's where it came from, was from there. So I think that makes sense because we've already been to the other place. Gotham Munitions.
You pull up along one of Gotham's most forlorn-looking streets, in a part of town even cops don't like to patrol. Above a gated storefront, you spot a faded sign, Gotham Munitions Limited. You're greeted at the door
Limited?
by a short,
We said one
rotund older
quote.
man with a greasy
we only saw-
comb-over.
yeah.
He eyes you suspiciously as he rolls a fat cigar from one corner of his mouth to the other. You flash your badge at him.
Smoking kills.
I thought I smelled bacon. How can I help you, detective?
What should we do now? You can say, look around, or show him shell.
Wow.
Rough him up a little bit.
He
for
get-
being disrespectful.
Yeah, come on.
Sorry,
He's-
I didn't catch that.
I definitely
Say,
smell a pork
look
product
around,
of some kind.
Or show him
I
shell.
definitely smell a pork front. Bacon, oink, oink. I
Oink,
get it. You
oink,
kids
I get
having
it.
fun.
Ah, you kids today. All right, let's hear the options one
Sorry,
more time here.
I didn't catch that. You can say, look around, or show him shell.
He kind of ditched us. I don't know. I want to talk to this guy. Maybe we should. Oh, okay. So Kim wants that option, and Al wants the other option.
We might need to flip the covert nerd coin here.
We might have to flip a coin on this one.
I didn't catch that. You can say.
Let's give it a few more
around,
seconds here and see.
Or show him shell.
See if anybody can break the tie.
Is there a way we could pause her or turn her down while we're...
I got it turned down right now.
Before clearing.
I see.
But if you don't answer after 4 or 5 times, then it just stops.
If you found it somewhere.
But then you can go back in and say resume and go over it again.
If you'll excuse me.
Yeah, I've tried that, Kim. I've tried to say pause, but it doesn't work.
You hear the door,
unfortunately. So we have the two options of either.
Maybe you're not cut out for this line of work. Ha ha. Try the other option. Say, look around.
I don't know what it said there.
I don't know.
The man examines the bullet shell and raises an eyebrow before clearing his throat.
Said the word.
We haven't made these bullets for years. If you found it somewhere, someone got a hold of a bunch of old ammo, and you're barking up the wrong tree. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta get back to work.
The man ushers you out. You hear the door lock behind you as you make your way back to your car.
Maybe you're not cut out for this line of work. Ha ha. Try the other option. Say, look around.
We're not cut out for this job. I love that. Look around.
You begin walking around the bins of ammunition and rifle racks toward the back of the store, where a series of
gun
desks
rack?
face a wall.
I don't own a gun.
The short
let
man
alone
starts
miniguns.
walking
That
after
would
you
necessitate
hurriedly.
An entire rack.
Hey,
what am I?
you got a warrant?
The gun rack.
Piles of yellowing receipts and file folders litter the desks. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot a folder marked Cobblepot. The name rings a bell.
Nice.
Where have you seen it before?
Penguin.
You start to pull the folder out from under the pile to take a closer look. The man snatches it away.
You mind telling me what you're looking for, detective?
Now you remember.
Rough him up.
There was a story in the papers about a business deal between the Cobblepots and the Waynes that went sour.
Oh.
Could the gun store owner be hiding something?
Looks like you've got a decision to make. You can say, get search warrant, or visit Cobblepot.
Nice. I kind of like the little innuendos they're making with the Penguin and the Waynes and stuff like that. That's interesting.
Yep.
So we got two options here.
Sorry.
All right. So there's our options. Kim chimed in. Anybody else want to chime in on what we should do? But yeah, I kind of like that. It's kind of fun.
Or visit Cobblepot.
Like throwing some Batman lore out there.
A little bit of Batman lore.
Oh,
so we got 2 votes for visit, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Visit Cobblepot.
Roughhouse Cobblepot.
That's right. Get that umbrella out.
It's a 20-minute drive to the Cobblepot estate, which sits on a hill just on the outskirts of Gotham. You pull up to a circular driveway lined with bird baths. 2 bird sculptures perch astride the front door of the large Tudor mansion. Even the shrubbery has been trimmed into a gaggle of avian shapes. A butler greets you at the door and ushers you inside. A portly man in a tweed jacket puts down his cigarette holder as he rises from an armchair.
Detective. Pleased to meet you. Tucker Cobblepot. Welcome to our little nest, as my wife likes to call it. What can I do for you?
The choice is yours. You can say, ask about Wayne's, or ask about gun receipt.
All right. So there's our 2 options as we talk with the Penguin's dad, I think. I'm not well versed in Penguin genealogy.
He's like, my son has flown the coop.
I didn't catch that.
Oh,
you can say,
where's Jesse for the puns when you need him?
Or ask about gun receipt.
Exactly.
So, chime in there. Oh,
sorry,
Kim chimed in with an option.
Oh, I know. This current storyline is excellent.
Oh, you were. Let's. Al has a good ruffle his feathers. Oh yes. Oh, another good pun. I love it. Any more bird puns out there?
We'll have a full report.
So we'll get
Also
bird puns.
tonight,
Yeah, I know.
the
Where's
following
Jesse Kiefer
homicide
when you
in
need him?
Air Industrialist.
Yeah, that's the
Hey.
good and the bad.
We played with the formula and we paid the price.
Yes.
No. Do we have a backup book that we can jump onto real quick?
A backup book? Oh yeah, I've got
Let's
lots
do
of
that.
those.
Well, so for anyone jumping in on the latter part of this, we attempted to use Alexa's. Alexa has a feature where you can actually do a choose your own adventure, and there's several. There's 3 of them, Lee.
Oh, there's a bunch of them, but these are one of the better ones that I went through. That's well produced.
Yeah. So if you have an Alexa, give it a stab and see what you think. But apparently, with us doing this live, it's a little bit hard to pull off.
It's difficult. Yeah, you got to have more time, or you got to make your decisions pretty quickly. It does not give you a lot of time, but you can see or you can hear they're well produced, and I think they're fun. I was playing around with them. I was really kind of liking it. They got lots of them. I'll put for those listening later, I'll put a link in the show notes to check them out. So. All right.
So we're going to fire up.
I'm going to find
a book here. Which book are we thinking?
Well, let me see here.
Poor Bruce Wayne.
I know. We were needing bird puns. That's what happened.
Yeah. We had some pretty good ones. I was pretty proud of us.
Yeah. It wasn't
I especially loved Jill's comment to our not even words, just an emoji.
Just the emoji.
Face palm emoji. Oh.
Yeah. Well, it was an experiment gone awry, I guess. All right. Well, let me see.
No. Our face palm was because of our terrible puns. I guarantee.
Oh, okay.
You.
I thought it was because of our lack of getting the Alexa to cooperate with us. If that was still fun. It is. The only thing they really needed is, you're right, a pause. If you could just say, Alexa, pause, then I think it would be fine in this format. But
I agree.
It just was not cooperating here. Oh shoot! So let me do a share screen here.
There's some confirmation. Yep, it was the puns.
It was the puns. Yes.
Our puns are like manna from heaven. Here we go. The Lost Tribe. Send me that linky dink when you get a chance here.
Let me get this over to you, Eddie. So thanks for holding on. If anybody's just chiming in,
appreciate everybody holding on. This is fun.
Yeah.
If you don't try new stuff, then what the gosh darn
what the heck you doing with your life?
There's Jesse bringing it. Alexa needs legs before it can have paws.
Oh, yes.
I like my bird puns were better than that one.
Jesse coming through.
I wouldn't say coming in strong, not yet. But no, we tried something new.
But I think as an individual, if you're just sitting around and you've got an Alexa device and just want to play around with it, I think it's just fine.
I wonder if the Apple alternative, which I have right off to the side of me here, has any Choose Your Own Adventure.
You should try it.
I'm going to
right
see
now,
here.
just to see.
So there might be. I'll play around and see what I can find. Dude, the Cave of Time, apparently, that's obviously the #1 book in this series. To get a hold of a copy, like a good copy, is not cheap.
No, you can get it on eBay, but you're going to pay. You're going to pay a lot of money for that bad boy. So, all right. So we've got the Lost Tribe.
All right. I'm ready when you are.
This is 1983.
That's a great cover.
Yeah. Paul Granger. He's the one that did Chimney Rock. He did Cave of Time. So he's my favorite by far.
This
Iconic,
is a reenactment of when Jesse and I became friends.
Oh, is that your initiation?
Yeah, exactly. We were just grabbed each other's faces and started screaming. That's how it worked. That's how it worked.
Yeah, I agree, Kim. If there was a pause, it would be great. I need to get a hold. I got Jeff Bezos on speed dial. I'll ring him up tomorrow. Say, hey, Jeff, come on, work with me here.
This will be Jeff's response to your to your criticisms of
Yeah,
the...
probably.
All right, so here we go.
I'll get started here. I'll do the first
Oh,
page.
Like
Let's
any
see
good
here.
book from the 80s, it's got a map.
Got a map?
What's going on?
Oh, yes. You're right. They always have a map or a cutout, like on UFO 5440. They got a cutout.
A nice cross section that shows you all the decks of the ship. Oh,
Yes. Oh, I love that.
get out of town.
I feel like Lost was J.J. Abrams' Choose Your Own Adventure series.
It really
Hey,
was.
It was, I think. All right. Your Uncle Charlie, an archaeologist at the University of Dunedin in New Zealand, has invited you to join him and another archaeologist on a search for artifacts from the lost tribe of Fiordland. It sounds great to you. Your uncle has told you about the Ngatamoe, the Maori tribe that was chased by a rival tribe to Lake Tianawa. There, the Ngatamoe, however you pronounce it, lost their last battle. That's a lot of consonants.
That's a lot of consonants, not a lot of vowels thrown in.
Yeah. The survivors fled across the lake into the wild forest of Fiordland and were never seen again. That was 200 years ago. Even today, your uncle says the older Maoris talk about the tribe and tell legends about glowing caves and a cave of rushing waters. Okay. Let's go next page here. Before you leave, you get a book about the Maoris from the library and read many interesting things about their way of life and even learn a few of their words like Pekiha, white man, and Kaka, parrot. By the time you board your plane for the long flight to New Zealand, you have made a decision. You know the parts of Fiordland have never been explored. You will search for artifacts with your uncle, but you believe that the lost tribes still exist, and you are going to find it. Because you're 9.
Because you're 9, but you have the determination of a well-dressed kid in the 80s.
Yes. Yeah, look at that. He's got his duffel bag. Got his coat, trench coat, or whatever. I don't know. I never call that.
Shirt tucked in. Looks good. He's dapper.
Oh, yeah, he does. Oh, he is tucked in. Wow. Okay.
Always
Uncle Charlie meets you at the airport and drives you to the town of Tianoa, which is across the lake from Fiordland. While your uncle and his friend Murdoch study their maps, you are sent to buy
Murdoch.
Yeah. You are sent to buy supplies. You pack the knapsack carefully. Canned beans. I'll get this list.
Ooh.
Canned beans, beef jerky, chocolate chip cookies, coffee, and of course, Eddie, it's the 80s, a flashlight.
You ain't nothing if you're not packing a flashlight. By the way, that list of groceries is the Al Garrison diet. You want to stay healthy and strong the Al Garrison way? You bulk up on canned beans, beef jerky, chocolate chip cookies, and coffee. And you drink that coffee black.
Yeah, you just eat the grounds like a snack, like they're peanuts.
That's the Garrison diet right there.
Call right now. 2 easy payments of $19.99 will get you the Al Garrison diet special. Oh man!
Order right now, and you'll get your correspondence course.
We'll give you the certificate. Handwritten by Al Garrison.
Al, beans does a body good.
Oh man!
Followed
All
up
right.
with Jill. Coffee from Winchell's.
Winchell's coffee. But wait, there's more. Yeah, see? Al's already got his business plan written up. He's ready for the Al Garrison diet.
Order now and get your own leather stamping kit. Build your own belt, kids.
Oh, yes. Complimentary flashlight. So you will include a flashlight with each order.
Ooh, yeah, the pen flashlight. You
Yes.
put in your pocket.
All right. That night in the campground, your uncle shows you pictures of the artifacts that he and Murdoch will be seeking. Moa egg water bottles, weapons, jewelry made from shark's teeth.
There you go.
And we might even find some skeletal remains, he adds. Wouldn't that be something? What if we found the lost tribe, you ask casually. Charlie grins. The tribe no longer exists, he says. Get some sleep. We want to get an early start. You curl up in your sleeping bag with one of his books about the Maoris and read by flashlight for a long time.
Yeah.
When you get too tired to read, you search the sky for the Southern Cross. You don't find it, but you do see a beautiful bright star fall from the heavens to the dark waters of the lake. Perhaps it's an omen. Finally, you fall asleep. Page 7. Here, we're getting to a decision finally. In the morning, you cross Lake Tianawa in a rented motorboat and dock at a rickety pier. The heavy foliage of Fjordland comes right down to the water's edge. You're unloading the supplies when your uncle throws up his hands. I don't believe it, he groans. I got our permit. I've got the maps, but I left the shovels and the sifting gear in the trunk of the car. Your uncle has never been known for his good memory. Sometimes your birthday cards come 6 months late. I'll stay here and set up camp, you say. You and Murdoch go back for the gear. Well, Charles says, frowning, you know, he is worried about leaving you alone because you're 9. So put this permit in your pocket in case the ranger comes by. Fjordland is a restricted area. Let's go, says Murdoch impatiently. We're wasting time. You watch until the motorboat becomes a small speck on the lake. You could set up camp as you promised, but you could also start exploring right now. So, do we explore or do we set up camp? That's our 2 options.
Listen, you're never given the choice to explore. You explore.
Exactly.
Set up camp in the dark like a real expert.
Yeah. You wait till night. Oh,
you wait till nightfall. You can barely see in front of you.
Did you already? Jesse's pun.
If you're caller 11,
that's a mistake. Oh, the food puns. Let's see.
Exploring solo never killed anyone.
So, explore. 2 for explore.
2 for explore.
1
for set up camp.
We got to set up camp when your dog tired, right? Use your flashlight to set up camp.
I have a pen light. This thing is barely good enough for reading. I'm going to set up my tent by it. I hold it in my teeth.
Yeah. Oh, man. So, unless you're drinking poison from a solo. Oh, my gosh, Jesse.
We're dying here.
All right. I think we got 2 explorers, so let's go ahead and explore page 9.
Explore it is. Page 9. Here we go, everybody. You decide you'll have plenty of time to set up camp before Charlie and Murdoch get back. With mounting excitement. What kind of excitement?
Mounting.
There
mounting
it is.
Excitement.
You start off through the forest. The crunching noise of your footsteps echoes in nature's quiet. Because we're too gosh darn loud.
Yeah. We got our steel-toed boots on or something, you know?
It's too darn loud. A low growl penetrates the calm. You stop and duck down in the brush. A brown-skinned boy about your age is coming toward you. He has Maori features, but he's not dressed like the young Maoris you saw on the streets of Tanao, who wore blue jeans and T-shirts, because it's the gosh darn 1980s.
Yeah.
And those T-shirts are tucked in.
You betcha, and your hair is perfect.
This boy is wearing a knee-length skirt and reeds. Attached to his belt are 2, because he has a belt. Because it's the 1980s, kids.
You still have a belt.
You're wearing that belt.
You're right.
Attached to his belt are 2 gray ducks. You have to have one snack time. It's a Lunchable.
Yeah. That's a Lunchable in the wild.
And shark's teeth hang from rings in his ears. A soft-coated white dog trots behind him. You lie very still. Should you speak to him or hide until he passes and then follow him? That won't lead to bad things.
No.
He might lead you to the lost tribe. If you speak to the boy, turn to page 26. If you stay in hiding, turn to page 12.
All right. 2 options. Do we jump out and try to start a conversation, or do we hide like the cowering 9-year-old that we are?
Do we follow, Sebastian the Crab's advice and kiss the girl? No, speak to the boy.
Speak to the boy.
Speak to the boy, or do we stay in hiding?
Hide with our pen light.
Talking to strangers never kill anyone.
Oh.
So I'm assuming Jesse's Jesse's point is don't follow.
Don't.
So we have 2 votes for follow, 1 for 2 votes for speak, 1 for just follow.
Yeah, Jill said to speak, so we've got, Al says, because it never killed anybody, but it got you some free candy.
Yep. I have no idea what 2-2 is.
2-2. Is she saying that it's split?
He's wearing a skirt, not a tutu.
Oh,
that's what it said.
Gotcha. I see what you're
I don't
saying.
know. I don't.
Okay. Yes. The skirt, not a tutu. Okay. So
we're
going to talk to strangers.
Page 26.
Let's see, that's me. Page 26. You jump from your hiding place as the moray boy passes. Wait, you cry out. The boy whirls around like a frightened deer, darts into the forest. You hear one sharp whistle. In an instant, the dog is gone, vanishing into the heavy foliage after his master. Hey, you yell, wait. But the only reply is a parrot crying out its moray name, Kaka, Kaka, Kaka. You scramble to your feet and thrash into the underbrush after them. You go for several hundred yards and reach a wide riverbed. Only a trickle of water runs over the gravel. In some places, the bed rises above the water, forming small islands. Which way did he go? To the left, toward the mountains, or downstream where the river disappears into a thicket? All right. Decision again. If you go towards the mountains, turn to page 28. If you follow the river, turn to page 5. So mountains or downstream. Oh,
I mean, couldn't get more opposite in those choices there.
Go up, go down. Pretty much.
It'd be crazy if one of the choices was pearls. It's like, what?
What?
How did our Alexa get into our...
Dang it. Jeff, your stuff's getting into everything, even 80s books. Al Garrison again. Mountain climbing never killed anyone.
We have 2 votes, 3 votes.
Jill mountains. Kim mountains.
Yep.
Well, I think it's mountains.
There it is.
Page 28.
All right, 28. You head towards the mountains, hopping from island to island in the river, and sometimes halting to skip a pebble out into the shallow, icy water. Because we know how to have fun still, Lee.
Yeah, it's the 80s.
Listen,
we entertain ourselves.
We might be. You're right. We're 9. We're embracing life.
We got pin light and beans. We're good.
That's all I need. It's a scene from Jerk. That's all I need is this pen light and this can of beans.
Kids
and this
today.
Gift card to Winchell's.
Winchell's.
For the grossest coffee known to man. Suddenly you stop. A slim, brown-skinned woman is standing on one of the islands. She is dressed in a skirt of flax. 3 red caca feathers are fastened in her long black hair. She turns as you approach. Her lips and the skin under her mouth are heavily tattooed, just like the pictures of the ancient Maoris in the book your uncle gave you. She beckons you to come closer. As you approach, you see that she has been crying. Ooh. Is something wrong, you ask? See, we're sensitive.
We're sensitive people.
We're paying attention to the emotional needs of people around us.
Exactly.
We're not some kind of monster.
We're not isolated.
Is something wrong, you ask? Death flirts with my father, the Tahunga, she replies. Your uncle told you about the Tahungas, the tribal priests. I beg the gods to sharpen my gift of second sight so I may know his future, she says. She looks skyward. It is good that you do not follow the river to the thicket, she continues, for trouble awaits you there. Wow, good choice there, friends.
We dodged a spear on that.
Yeah, Al's like,
oh.
How did she know you were thinking of going downstream?
Oh.
A spooky feeling comes over you. Maybe you should get back to the lake and see if your uncle and Murdoch have returned. If you shake off the spooky feeling and stay, turn to page 74. If you decide to go back to the lake, turn to page 37. Do we shake off that spooky feeling, or do we give in to the spooky feeling?
All right.
That's what
I
I say.
feel a T Swift pun coming from Jesse soon. Shake it off.
Ooh. I was thinking about the Everly Brothers. You got that spooky feeling.
Oh, yeah. Yep. See, there it is.
Oh, that spooky feeling. There it is.
As soon as I heard it, I was like, oh, Jesse's going to do the T Swift. Shake it off. Shake it off.
Sometimes he'll surprise. He'll go right where you think he's going to go.
Yes.
More often than not, he shocks you. So we got go back to the lake, shake, stay, and back to the lake. Lee, we're looking at a coin flip here.
Stick around. Hanging with strangers leads to fun, magical discoveries. To quote Al Garrison. All right.
Yep.
Let me find coin flip here.
Patented covert nerd coin. Get your own covert nerd coin at a covert nerd. So you choose coin at youchoosepodcast.com.
All right. So what are we going to do here? Heads, we stay. Tails,
Heads, shake off that
leave.
spooky feeling. Tails, tail up back to the lake.
Tail up back to the lake. All right. Let's go ahead and tails. Going back to the lake.
Back to the lake. All right.
37.
She's scared.
We don't want to
us. We're
shake
going
off
back.
that chick is scary. We're going to just back away slowly. She spooks us out. All right. So that is me, right? Okay.
That's you.
Well, I'd better get back to the lake now, you say to the woman. You try to sound casual. My uncle will be worried. You run until you reach the place where the river flows into the thicket. Her words come back to you, for trouble awaits you there. ... Uh-oh. You frown. That's superstitious. The boy and his dog must have come this way, and you'd really like to find them. The riverbed narrows as it leads into the thicket. You scramble for shore as the water gets deeper. The heavy foliage blots out the daylight, and you push through, looking for the trail. You're about to give up and go back when you come to the edge of a small grove. You have found the boy. He is captive, tied to a sapling, and 3 wild-looking moray hunters are threatening him. One stands menacingly over him, the leader a leather thong wrapped around his hand. Should you try to stop them yourself, or should you get your uncle and Murdoch? So do we run back to the lake for help, or do you try to stop them yourselves?
Listen, we didn't take that correspondence course and breaking up Maori attempted murder plots for nothing.
Yeah, we aced that one.
It cost me $3.99 and postage not included.
20-cent stamp.
I'm doing this thing. I don't know. That's the choice our fun viewers get to make. I should keep my opinions to myself.
Yeah. Well, all this time we talked to that girl, but how did we know what she was saying? We must have gotten first in language courses at a correspondence course, because we were able to understand her. So
yeah,
that was worth it.
Stop that. We have 1 vote for stop. Al, another vote for stop. We all know the statistics of this choice.
Oh yeah, the choose your own adventure vibes are going off.
Yeah, my choose your own adventure sense is screaming right now.
We all know the statistics of this choice. Yeah, we do. Lake for help, even some emojis. Good job, Jill.
Oh yeah, she's the emoji queen.
She is. She's been killing it. All right, so Kim says stop, so she wants us to jump in. Al says jump in and stop him. And Jill says go get some help because we're 9. But
because we're 9, we have to know our limits.
Well, we have that can of beans. You could use that as a weapon.
I do have this can of beans and some black coffee I can throw at him.
Or give him a heart attack from the caffeine.
Jump in. All right.
I guess we're jumping in.
We're going to go and stop the hunters on our own.
We're outnumbered, but hey, that never stopped us before.
Here we
outnumbered
go.
and outgunned.
105.
So 105 for that.
Oh, here we go. You have to think fast. You can't physically overpower 3 men. Use your wits. The woman upstream was superstitious. Maybe these hunters are too. You dig into your pockets. Sunglasses, a flashlight, bum, bubble gum, some pebbles. You make a plan, MacGyver style.
Oh, we're going to MacGyver this.
Your sunglasses have reflective glass. No one can see your eyes through the lenses. You slip them on and turn on your flashlight. Then, rattling the pebbles in your hand, you walk into the clearing. The man with the leather thong whips around at the noise. As he turns, you shine your flashlight into his face and blow a beautiful pink bubble that covers your face from your chin to the glasses. You hope you look like something from Mars. With a wild cry, he bolts from the forest, followed by the others. You hurry over and untie the boy. But before you can ask him any questions, he darts into the undergrowth like a frightened animal. You don't dare follow him now. The hunters may not stay gone for long, but you plan to do some searching tomorrow. You return to the campsite. Your Uncle Charlie and Murdoch are just docking the boat. I hope you won't be bored over here, your uncle says. Oh, I'll find things to keep me busy, you answer, blowing a big pink bubble. The end.
That correspondence course was worth every penny.
The correspondence course was like, listen, this is going to sound crazy, but you got to wear sunglasses and chew bubble gum and shake some pebbles around in your hand. Don't even ask me why.
just do it.
And blow a bubble really big.
So when you come upon a superstitious native tribe that has no modern conveniences, this is what you do.
Yeah. And they will turn and run at the sheer sight of you.
Works every time.
What they were scared of was the bubble gum. They're like,
yeah.
You have any idea what kind of chemicals are in that thing? You're chewing up petroleum products, son.
They're more scared for you. Yeah. Kim's right. We didn't die.
We didn't die a physical death, but I feel like we died a little bit in our spirit. I feel like a little bit less.
But what a crazy ending. I forgot who wrote this one. I don't think this was Edward Packard. But still, we've had crazier endings than this.
We've had crazier endings.
Oh yeah.
I will say this. We have set ourselves up for some false confidence in life. Because now what's going to happen is we're going to come across a real conflict at some point in time, and we're going to try to pull off this again, and we're going to end up like Martha and Thomas Wayne
in a bloody pool,
some bloody pearls.
So when you get in a dangerous situation, Ed will be like, "I know exactly what to do here, guys. I just need some bubble gum, some sunglasses, flashlight, and pebbles. That's all I need.
That's all I need." Who has a first aid kit? I go, put that first aid kit away. And I put on some sunglasses and start chewing some gum.
Grab some pebbles, a flashlight.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So this is Louise Monroe Foley. This is number 23. So wasn't
Hey, you know what? We've only found one ending, so we got some more to do.
Yeah, that was actually a fun one, actually.
That was a fun one.
Yeah, that was a little different. Now we know how survival. So if you're in the military, you're like, I don't need a gun, guys. I just need some bubble gum, a flashlight, some sunglasses.
At least some pebbles. Give me some of those and some and some sunglasses.
Yeah.
You know? So hey, if you joined us tonight in the first half, we got to experience a whole new attempt at a Choose Your Own Adventure game, which would work, just maybe not in a live format.
Yeah. That's what we found.
And
still fun though.
And
I'll put a link. Just search up Wayne Investigations on your Alexa device. Check it out by yourself. There's lots of other ones too, so that have kind of the same format, and they're all several of them are well produced. So check them out; they're fun.
Yeah, that's pretty exciting. I'm going to do some research and see if there's any Apple options for the Siri device.
Yeah, I would assume there is. So
yeah,
that's all we have for today. Thank you, everybody in the chat, and everybody who participated. You got this one here, this one here. It was really fun.
I see you.
We try to do this.
No, it's been a great time tonight, everybody.
Try to do it every 2 weeks. Sometimes, so far we've done real good. So yeah, usually 8 o'clock on Thursday nights is typically when we do it.
Exactly.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody. And let's see, what's our tagline? You choose the adventure.
Next time, make sure you choose your own adventure.
All right. Thanks, everybody. See ya.
Good night, everybody. See ya.
Thank you for listening. It means a lot that you took the time to hear what we have to say. Please go to youchoosepodcast.com for all the different ways you can connect with us and how you can be part of the live event. And until next time, you choose the adventure.